start after 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, da, da. Okay. Let's get our pump out. Pumps are being she'll give me a cue. As written.
Please stand for our processional.
Yeah, I guess we're ready.
I declare the morning ceremony of the second commencement of the MSB program and the first and inaugural commencement of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education convened. Please remain standing for the invocation by Dr. Louis Nazare, Chair of Pediatrics and National Anthem featuring Fort Smith native and Juilliard trained Mr. Ben Keating on the trumpet.
It's my distinct pleasure to deliver the prayer for you on this distinguished day that you will never forget in your lives. In the name of God, the most merciful, most beneficent, we thank you, God, for all the blessings you bestowed upon us. We thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn a small fraction of your knowledge. God, please lead us to the right path, to continue our journey for seeking more of your knowledge. God, please give us the will, perseverance, and empathy to help all humans maintain their good health and treat their illnesses to our best ability. God, our questions are many, but our answers are few. Our schooling is finite, but our learning is infinite. You are the God of knowledge. You are the God of healing. You are the God of mercy. You created us. You know every last minute part of us. You know our souls. You know our fears and desires. God, please enter us in thy mercy. Amen.
morning. Again, I want to welcome you here today. I know we all wanted to have COVID gone away, to where those that love and care for these tremendous students and their accomplishments could have all been here. But throughout the country, online, throughout the world, people are watching you today. And I thank you for coming in. And I first want to thank the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith, Chancellor Teresa Riley, and the UA Fort Smith staff for the use of this wonderful arena. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Kyle Parker. I'm the CEO of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education. It's a privilege to welcome our DO graduates, our MSB graduates, and the friends and family that are present today to witness this momentous occasion. I know that not all of your friends and family are able to be here in person, but we know that they are with us on live stream, and we welcome them. I'm sorry? Go ahead and sit if you want to. To our MSB graduates, I challenge each of you to continue to pursue your dreams, whether it is becoming a healthcare professional or attending additional graduate programs. And to the DO students, our first class, thank you for trusting us, and I know that you will always hold a special place in the legacy of our campus. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our platform party. And if you would, please stand when I call your name and remain standing. And please hold your applause for these outstanding individuals until the end. Dr. Brian Kim, President, Arkansas Colleges of Health Education. Dr. Joseph Jaimo, Keynote Speaker. Mr. John Taylor, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Cole Goodman, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Donald Sefcik, Vice Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Rance McLean, Dean of the Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Kenneth Hensley, Master of Science in Biomedicine Program, Director thereof. Dr. Louay Nasri, Chair of Pediatrics. And Ms. Wanda Montgomery, Director of External and Alumni Relations. You may now applaud. This time I would also like to give a special recognition to the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education Board of Trustees, who provide the support and guidance that contributes to the success of our institution. And now I present Mr. John Taylor. Go ahead and sit, guys.
Well, good morning and welcome. I bring greetings from the Board of Trustees. And this is an incredible sight for us, the board. I had the privilege, those of you that are the osteopathic students, that you may remember at your orientation 4 years ago, I had the privilege of addressing you, and I made this comment, and I'm going to try to do it without becoming emotional like I did then. And I said to you 4 years ago, we have waited 8 years to see your faces. Now we've waited 12 years to see you in these chairs. And for those of you that are the MSB students, the challenges that are before you and the opportunities before you are also incredible. In your program, it gives the vision, the mission statement of our organization, and it concludes by saying, to improve the lives of others. For those of you that have put up with me and heard me speak a number of times, I keep using one word over and over again, and it's the word disrupt. And disrupt is a word that has a positive connotation, not a negative. And I believe that the calling on your lives is to go forth and to change the trajectory of people's lives, to improve their lives, to disrupt them for the better. You may remember that a number of years ago there was an organization that ran ads on the TV. It was a scholarship fund, and one of the things that they said was, A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Well, I congratulate you because you certainly have not wasted your minds. And I would tell you and ask you to continue to focus on going forth, disrupting other people's lives, and remember who has improved and disrupted your lives that enabled you to be here today. So God's best wishes to you, and go forth and disrupt. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, graduates, families of graduates, and friends and loved ones honoring our graduates. Please allow me to offer my congratulations to all of you, including the families of the graduates. Healthcare workers this past year, especially this past year, have proven to be our heroes. I urge you to go out and make a difference, to work and to improve the lives of others, to pursue our mission. I'm proud of all of you and look forward to watching you become a healthcare hero. This is the day that we all work toward, and I'm honored to recognize some of the people that have worked countless hours to help make this dream a reality. I'd like to ask the faculty to stand. And as they do, graduates, look to your faculty because they are the ones who helped you in this journey. As I'm sure you know, we have the finest faculty and staff, and we thank you for all the work that you have done to prepare the students for graduation. Part of AIC's mission is to improve medical education, and we are proud of our partnership with Jaseng Hospital in Seoul, South Korea. Our institutions are working to exchange academic, research, and clinical experiences for our students and faculty. Our goal is for AIC students to have the opportunity to achieve a broader depth of experience in global health. It is my honor now to bring greetings to our graduates from Dr. Jun-Sik Shin, Korean medical doctor, founder and CEO of Jaseng Hospital of Korean Medicine.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations to each and every one of you, graduates of Arkansas College of Health Education and Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine, on your amazing achievement. I'm sure that the last 4 years has had its ups and downs, but I trust that it was an amazing time. You are all about to embark on one of the greatest and most exciting professions in the world. Even though it is a challenging time right now, I want you to take all the opportunities and use all the resources that I want to offer. I have just one message for all of you. Always keep the passion and the compassion in your life. My family originates from 7 generations of Korean medicine doctors, and my father, who was a Korean medicine doctor, constantly reminded me to practice with 궁혈지심. It means to always treat and care for your patients with compassion and sympathy. He taught me to feel patients' pain as though they were one of our family, and to sincerely treat them with enthusiasm and earnestness. During my long years of practice, I have never forgotten my father's message and still constantly remind myself of it. I sincerely hope that all graduates of Arkansas College of Health Education practice with Kung Hyul-ji Sim. You will be rewarded with opportunity and fortune in due time. If any of you have the opportunity to visit Korea in the future, or wish to learn about Korean medicine, I welcome you. Just to mention that you are an ACH student. When you visit my hospital, I'll give you all the advice and the help you need. Again, ACH graduates, congratulations to you all. And I wish you great success in your next step forward. Thank you.
And now it is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you Dr. Joseph Jaimo as our keynote speaker today. Dr. Jaimo is an osteopathic physician from West Palm Beach, Florida. He is an AOA board-certified osteopathic internal and pulmonary medicine physician in private practice, and also the president-elect of the American Osteopathic Association. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Jaimo.
President Brian Kim, CEO Kyle Parker, Dean Rance McLean, the faculty and staff of ARCOM, and our most distinguished guest, the graduating class of 2021. On behalf of the American Osteopathic Association, I'd like to say congratulations, job well done. I don't have to tell you, it's been a unique time for all of us. We have been challenged in all aspects of our lives. The pandemic has altered the way the world does business and certainly how healthcare is delivered. But just as before, just as in the past, we have endured and grown stronger in the face of difficult times. And let me tell you some good news. Because of your hard work, because how you are trained, you are perfectly prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. We are all here, your parents, professors, loved ones, to honor your work and sacrifice. Whether you leave here today a Master of Science in Biomedical, or whether you leave here a Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, remember this: you are elite. You survived organic chemistry, pharmacology, and anatomy. Through late nights studying and early morning rounding, you survived medical school and graduate school in a pandemic. That alone sets you apart. And you're here as you've worked so hard to keep true to your school's mission statement of helping the underserved. I heard a great story about your classes, how you help with St. Jude's, and last year alone you raised $1,900 for Max Blackwell, a 12-year-old with AL. It's just outstanding stuff. You challenge yourself and prove that you have the commitment, and you will not be deterred when the road gets tough. Seriously, friends, family, parents, grandparents, I want you to really appreciate what these students have done. There were 575 applicants to the medical science program here at ARCOM. 1 year later, 45 individuals will receive their degree. 45 individuals. Over 6,000 people applied to the osteopathic medical school. 6,000 people. Look around. Today, 145 people will receive their osteopathic degree. So let me repeat, you are elite. But there's something else that makes you great. Of all the medical students graduating this spring, you are special. Patients said they're looking for something from a doctor who not only knows how to get them better, but they're looking for something else. And I'm going to tell you about that in a moment. Your professors have poured their heart, soul, and hair. I heard a story about one of your professors, Dr. Bridges, growing out his hair for one of your classes, doing whatever it would take to train you. They only had 4 years after all, because there's a lot at stake. Someday, you're going to be taking care of all of us. I didn't have the pleasure of being one of your trainers, but I'm going to try to share something today with you that likely was not covered over the last 4 years. And it comes from one of the great philosophers of our time, Mike Tyson, the former boxing champ. He had this phrase, everybody has a plan until they get hit. Well, the world of medicine was sucker punched in a way that I've never seen in my professional career. Suddenly a pandemic hits, all your training kicks in. But in so many ways, no amount of training could really prepare you for what we had. We were seeing 30, 50 patients a day, going room to room. But to every one of those patients we visited, when we gowned up and got in our PPE and stepped into those rooms, especially the really sick patients, we were everything to them. We are their advocates. During the pandemic, we treated a number of patients, young and old. But I'd like to tell you about one family our team was consulted on. A husband, a wife, and a daughter, all admitted, all very ill. We isolated them in separate rooms on the COVID floor, which was a converted orthopedic floor because not many people were interested in elective surgeries at that time. Each day I would gown up in my PPE, using whatever gear we could to protect ourselves and our staff. Someday there wasn't enough PPE, and I'd be the only person to go in and see the patient that day. This one man, 91 years old, we gave him all we had and then some. Testing for secondary infections, blood clots, cardiac, liver, kidney disease, respiratory failure. So each day we talked. And when the antibiotics, steroids, and anti-inflammatories didn't work, we tried everything we could just to get him through the night to fight another day. One day while I spoke with him, reviewed the tests, the ABGs, x-rays, all the anti-inflammatory markers, we really talked. Each day he would open up a little more, a little more. He told me his story. You see, he was a Holocaust survivor, and the thing he feared most was not dying of COVID. It was not speaking with his wife and family again. His phone had died. He needed a phone charger to connect with his family again. So that day, although it may seem small, we got him a phone charger so he could talk to his family. And it was the most important thing we could have done for him that day. Fortunately, all of them survived. So here we are. I'm going to try to give you 4 things that I want to share with you, 4 things to remember today. Number 1, kindness, like a phone charger. Number 2, your patients are counting on you to be smart, so stay smart. Never quit studying or learning, reading your journals, going to your meetings. It's not just to get the credits, but it builds camaraderie with your fellows. And you'll learn during those breaks, during those coffee breaks and those interactions. You'll talk to your colleagues, trade ideas, and develop a support system. Fellow DOs are your family. Talk to your colleagues. Medicine is a team approach. Everyone contributes. Something new always comes up, different ways to treat people. As we evidenced in the pandemic, we leaned on each other in the foxhole. I remember back early in 2020, in January, long before we felt we had COVID in this country, we were seeing patients, complex, multi-system organ dysfunction, presenting with various things, changes in mental status, elevated D-dimers, hypercoagulable states, refractory hypoxemia, just to name a few. We would talk about these cases with our colleagues, comparing our notes, trending and seeing what worked, and learning about what didn't work and moving forward. We shared what we learned, both our successes and failures. At first, we saw these patients and treated him with standard therapy for respiratory failure. But they were very different and didn't respond. So we talked to each other, talked to our colleagues through our AOA relationships, our trainers, our social societies, our medical societies. Not only did it help our patients, it gave us a place to collaborate and, frankly, a place to vent. So stay smart, stay connected, go to your meetings. Number 3, get your sleep. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a sleep doc. You need to get your rest. You need at least 8 hours a night. It allows you to get that 5 to 7 REM cycles you need to help process things and help prevent you from making mistakes. I like to explain it to my patients like this. It's like having a messy desk. All day long, you're sorting out material and information comes to you, and it goes on that desk. All those different items are a mess. They're scattered all over, all unorganized. You need your sleep to process all that information from your short to long-term memory. When you sleep, your body and your brain sort all those things out. If you're not taking care of your sleep and your body and your health, you can't take care of anyone else. So get your rest. There was a recent article I wanted to share with you from the Journal of Osteopathic Medicine. It focused on 3rd and 4th year medical students and found the stress habits and those things that are associated with your training are paramount, and how you deal with them are paramount, or how you're grappling with those issues. You have challenges and rigors with your training programs, also uncertainties and stress in your lives, major global health issues, and the social economic crisis certainly associated with life these days, like a pandemic. So get your rest. So now number 4, the last one. Find a hobby, and it cannot be medicine. Because let me tell you something, sometimes the days get really, really long. In my 35 years of practicing medicine, never has it been more mind-numbing than having the first case of COVID in my county and not having the ability to be able to test for them. You're working long hours. You're getting stressed. You have lots of things to take care of. It gets mind-numbing. It will take a toll on you. So medicine cannot be everything. Make a promise right now. Take care of yourself. Take some time off. Find a release, a round of golf, a workout, a weekend away, whatever it is for you, so that it restores you. These things will give you perspective. So when you return to your work, you're refreshed and restored. You're balanced. And you appreciate the honor and privilege you get from taking care of your patients. So I'd like to review again the 4 things that I want you to remember. 1, you are your patient's advocate. 2, stay smart. 3, get your rest. And 4, be balanced. So I'd like to close by saying there is no greater or more honorable way to spend your professional life than caring for others. There is no greater time to be a doctor of osteopathic medicine. And here's the best news. Remember earlier on I told you patients aren't just looking for a doctor to get them better. They're looking for something else. They're looking for you to keep them healthy. Patients are craving what you have been trained to do. You've been trained to treat patients osteopathically, treat the body as a whole, with a deep interest in not just getting your patients well, but in keeping them well. So did you hear that? The world is looking for you. You leave here today, not just doctors, you leave here DOs. Exactly what the world needs right now as we come through a pandemic. You've had extra training, knowledge, and understanding to keep your patients healthy. What a gift. May God bless each and every one of you. Now go take care of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jaimo, for those inspiring words. I've been asked to explain the tradition of the hooding ceremony and the cords being worn by some of our graduates today.
The hooding ceremony is a special recognition for the Masters of Terminal I knew I would do this. I'll blame it on the dark. I'm sorry. The hooding ceremony is a special recognition for master's or terminal degrees, such as our Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine graduates. The placing of the hood over the head of the graduate signifies their success in completing the graduate program. The DO program will be hooded by Dr. Rance McLean, Dean of ARCOM, or by a physician in the immediate family of the graduate. The MSB graduates will be hooded by Dr. Kenneth Hensley, Program Director. Graduation cords are worn by student members of Sigma Sigma Phi, the National Osteopathic Medicine Honors Fraternity for medical students training to be doctors of osteopathic medicine. Graduates that have served or are currently serving in the U.S. Armed Forces will be designated by the red, white, and blue braided cords. We are proud to recognize these students and establish new traditions as we celebrate our first in-person ceremony. Candidates for the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and the Master of Science in Biomedicine, please rise and remain standing. President Kim, it is my honor to present the candidates for conferral of degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Stefchik. Upon the favorable recommendation of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree earned with all of its rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Students, soon to be graduates, you may be seated.
Good morning. I'm Laurel Starling McIntosh, Senior Assistant Dean of Student Affairs. We ask that guests please stay in their seats. We do have professional photographers taking photos of each graduate. Graduates, please stay seated until the marshal has signaled you to move toward the stage. Please wear masks until you are exiting the stage for your final photo. Faculty marshals, please begin ushering the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine graduates, beginning with the first row. Kamar Abbas. Katie Ashlyn Abbott. Danya Amar Abujabara. Musa Amar Abujabara. Rashad Adil, hooded by his father, Muhammad Adil, MD. Mohammed Mahmoud Ahmed. Joseph Ahuban. Ricardo Albaran Angiano. Carla R. Antipas. Austin Anzavino. Bryce Alexander Armstrong. Maninder S. Alak. Jacqueline Nicole Barr. Stephen Trey Bastable. Louis Jesse Patrick Bell III, hooded by his father, Pat Bell II, D.O. Sarah Giles Brines. Jody Nicholas Carson. Daniel Gordon Chilcote. June Min Chun. Kiana Marie Clem. Reed Matthew Klein. Devin Wayne Cook. Bethany Correa. Caroline Ann Cosner. Caitlin Marie Dobb. Trent Matthew DeLong. Nikita Duvall. Aaron Downey, hooded by his sister Elizabeth Gruel D.O. Bridget Michelle Ferris. Victoria Ferriman. Brady Zane Floyd. Aaron Fritchman Palmer. Megan Audra Gibson. John N. Givler, hooded by his mother and father, Don and Amy Givler, MDs. Cassidy Page Goff. Chanel Ann Gray. Chand Grawal, hooded by her sister, Charn Grawal, MD. Rachel Grider Cook, hooded by her father, Ken Grider, DO. Henry Daniel Gutierrez. Connor Lee Haas. Garrett Hadley, hooded by his father, David Hadley, MD. Khadijah Hamid, hooded by her father, Hamid Mahmoud, MD. Grace Hahn, hooded by her brother, Sam Hahn, MD. Addie Lisbeth Moore Hancock. Christopher Hancock. Kelly Marie Harris. Shane Matwire Harrison, hooded by his father, Emmanuel Skip Harrison, MD. Amber Lynn Hatley. Clayton John Haley. Michelle Ann Heitman. Bryce A. Hendricks. Zachary Burton Hocott, hooded by his father, Blake Hocott, MD, and his sister, Logan Bell, MD. Grace Haas. Alexis Brooke House. Kevin Roger Ismaire. Elena Ivanova. Megan Johnson. Benjamin J. Kaplan, hooded by his father, Robert Kaplan, D.O. Sana Kadri. Caroline Kim. Paul Kim. Joyce Nicole Kirkendall. Courtney Alicia Lacombe. Ashish Lalani. Matthew Millard Landine. Sarah Lance, hooded by her father, Pete Lance, MD. Ivy T. Lee. Thu Ni Lee. Joshua Edward LeBoeuf, hooded by his parent, David Hagan, MD. Madhu Morali. Courtney Thrower. Doctors, congratulations. To ensure that the first two rows of our DO graduates are seen by everybody due to the lighting, we are going to redo the first two rows. Faculty marshals, please assist. Kamar Abbas. Katie Ashlyn Abbott. Danya Amar Abujabara. Musa Amar Abujabara. Rashad Adil. Mohammed Mahmoud Ahmed. Joseph Ahubam. Ricardo Albaran Angiano. Carla R. Antipas. Austin Anzavino. Bryce Alexander Armstrong. Maninder S. Alak. Jacqueline Nicole Barr. Stephen Trey Bastable. Louis Jesse Patrick Bell III. Sarah Giles Brines. Jody Nicholas Carson. Daniel Gordon Chilcote. June Min Chun. Kiana Marie Clem. Reed Matthew Klein. Devin Wayne Cook. Bethany Correa. Caroline Ann Cosner. Caitlin Marie Dobb. Trent Matthew DeLong. Nikita Duvall. Aaron Downey. Hooded by his sister, Elizabeth Gruhl Dio. Doctors, congratulations again. Faculty marshals, please usher the Master of Science in Biomedicine graduates. Alexis Page Alexander. Carmen Lee Biggs. Dalton Keegan Black. Rosa Maria de la Cerda Blanc. Cortland McCall Boyd. Jeffrey Keith Davis. Mecca Jamila Jahaden. Rachel Frances Doring. Irance Ellis. Trenton Wesley Allen Ellis. Hillary Ray French. Victoria Abike George. Logan Anthony Graff. Thomas Andrew Green. Emily Page Hamilton. Jared Hammond. Joel Jacob. and Vida Anil Jagazia. Morgan Jones. Jisoo Kang. Kamish Branisha Langston. V. Feng Li. Congratulations, MSB graduates.
Doctors of osteopathic medicine, please stand. We'll recite the osteopathic oath. I also invite any DOs who are in attendance to please stand and recite the oath with us. We are honored to have President-elect of the AOA, Dr. Jaimo, with us today and ask him to come forward and lead us in saying the osteopathic oath.
Doctors of osteopathic medicine, please recite with me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to my profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence, respect, both as a physician and as a friend, who will guide their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent ability, capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will be in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it may be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation and never by word or by act cast imputation upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interest and for the interest of the students who come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biology truths to the healing arts and develop the principles of osteopathy were first traced by Andrew Taylor Still.
Doctors, you may be seated.
Woohoo! Hello, class of 2021, faculty, staff, very happy parents, family members, and friends. My name is Wanda Montgomery, Director of External and Alumni Relations. I am honored to say, welcome, alumni. Congratulations again. What I hope to accomplish for you all is to help maintain the community that you have built with one another and with the school. I want to hear all about your new home, your new baby, your new car, your new pet. Whatever you're excited about, we want to hear about it. So stay connected, stay involved. We have some amazing things coming soon. Many of you officially registered to be an alum yesterday, but for those that did not, I hope over the past few days that I've given you an incentive to get involved and to register. Not to mention, I have gifts. So wear your alumni pendant proudly. I look forward to working with each of you. I love the quote by the author, J.K. Rowling, "We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already." And this is so true of each and every one of you. So welcome again. Congratulations. Thank you.
Well, this concludes the 2021 commencement ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. A round of applause for them again. Okay, students, turn around, look at your loved ones around here, and thank them for everything they have done for you. To the master's students, whether you have finished your academic pursuits, whether you are going on to additional post-baccalaureate degrees, always make a difference in other people's lives. That's what we're all here for. To the DOs, I've never seen anybody go through what you've been through, and I hope nobody ever has to go through it again. This pandemic was something that none of us in this room ever imagined or had to live through when the previous one came through. But look what you did, look what you've accomplished, look how you fought. I'll get in the foxhole with you guys any day. You're that good. All right, y'all ready to go? Are you ready? I mean, now I can't call you Mr., Mrs., student doctor, Miss, whatever. It's just plain doctor. Yeah. I'm so incredibly proud of you, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the people that decided to do this back in 2014 that are sitting here with us today, for the staff, the ones that I saw literally this last summer on hands and knees with toothbrushes getting into every crack to make sure we were safe. To the administration, believe it or not, we actually work. To the faculty, with what you guys did to create the incredible match program that's not seen in any inaugural medical school except this one, it tells me your passion and your care and your love for these students is unsurpassed. And for that, I thank you. So now, I'm going to ask that everybody stand and remain standing for the recessional of the graduates. Family and friends, please meet your graduates outside of the building. The 2021 commencement is now officially closed.
Thank you.